and then one day it explodes. People don't want to feel their feelings, and I totally get it. If you feel anxious, why would you want to feel more anxiety? If you feel depressed, you certainly don't want to feel more depression or sadness. What you need to know is that by leaning into your feelings, you're actually doing yourself a service. It's the pushing away of the feelings and the shoving them down that has gotten you to the place you're at right now. How do you stop pushing it down? What are you supposed to do with feelings when you have them? There's this truly amazing exercise in EMDR therapy called guided light. Some people can do this exercise by themselves. Some people need a little bit more support from a therapist. The way that you lean into your feelings is that when you feel something rising up inside of you, instead of pushing away, instead of shoving it down, I want you to pay attention to the physical sensation in your body. So this is very important. You are not paying attention to the emotion. You are not paying attention to the anxiety in a way of like, I'm so anxious over this thing that's coming up next week, or I'm so sad that my mom or my dad or my brother or my sister is not talking to me. We're not leaning into what is happening. We're not leaning into the emotion itself. We are acknowledging the emotion and we're leaning into the physical sensation. When you feel sadness, notice, where do you feel it in your body? Is it in your chest? Is it in your throat? Is it behind your eyes? What's going on when you feel that sadness physically? And we pair this with some real deep breathing. So the kind of breaths that push out your stomach all the way. Not the kind of breaths that just move your chest, but the kind that move your stomach. It's called diaphragmatic breathing. There's a whole nother tutorial on that. In between taking a couple of really deep breaths, what I want you to do is focus on that sensation in the body that you're connecting to the feeling and ask yourself a few questions about this sensation. Does it have a shape? If that sensation was a shape, what shape would it be? Notice, does it have edges on it? Is it soft? Do the edges, are they harsh? Does it have a texture? What's going on with the texture of that? What size is it? Sometimes people will say that the sensation takes up their entire body. Sometimes they'll say it's really small. Like, the goal here is to keep adding details to the sensation. You're really feeling it. Again, just the physical sensation. You're taking deep breaths. You're feeling the ache in your chest. You're noticing the ache. You notice where the ache starts and where it stops. And you say, it's like about the size of a peach. And you notice what color your ache is. If it had a color, would it be blue? Would it be purple? You give all these details to the sensation as you take these deep breaths. So color, size, shape, texture, temperature, these are all attributes that you can give to the sensation that you're feeling. And you're gonna lean into it. You're gonna allow yourself to really feel all of those things. Feel the edges, feel the texture, feel the sensation while you're taking some deep breaths. For some people, this is all they need. Then the sensation feels heard and it feels seen and it starts to go away or it lessens. And there's another step to this exercise that you can do, which is the guided light part. If you're still feeling the sensation in some way that's uncomfortable, you can imagine a light coming down from up above you and piercing through your head down to wherever the sensation is in your body. Again, noticing everything about that sensation and taking deep breaths. What happens when the light hits that sensation? Does it bounce off? Does it melt it? Does it shatter it? What's going on? And just let your mind do its thing. When we try to hold things back, all we do is propel them forward the moment we let go. Think about those little toy cars or training a dog. If you want a dog to not run at the door when somebody knocks on the door, you don't hold them back. Instead, you get in front of the dog and you walk into them. And their reaction is to pull themselves back. But if you hold the dog back, you're not doing yourself any service to training that dog. You're going to always have to hold them back because the moment you hold something back, it wants to propel forward. We can use the same logic with our emotions and our feelings. And instead of holding them back and pushing them down, we can learn to feel them in a safe way that actually helps us heal. So try that and let me know how it works for you.